हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल JH टेक। और JH टेक की आज की इस वीडियो में हम लोग स्टडी करेंगे ब्रिज पैटर्न। सो ब्रिज पैटर्न क्या है? ब्रिज पैटर्न एक स्ट्रक्चरल डिज़ाइन पैटर्न है। Bridge is a structural design pattern that lets you split the a large class or a set of a closely related classes into two separate hierarchies. Abstraction and implementation, which can be developed independently to each other. For example, यहाँ पर हमारे पास एक डायग्राम है, उससे हमें एक ब्रिज पैटर्न जो है उसकी फंक्शनैलिटी को शो किया जा रहा है। अब जो है प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट है, प्रॉब्लम हमारे पास क्या आई है? Abstraction, implementation sounds scary. Stay calm and let's consider the sample example. Say you have a geometric shape class with the repair subclass circle and square. You want to extend this class hierarchy to incorporate the colors so you can plan to create red and blue shapes subclasses. However, since you already have two subclasses, you will need to create the four class combinations such as blue circle and red square. अब हमारे पास एक शेप है, ठीक है। अब ये शेप के इंटरफेस है जी, ये इम्प्लीमेंट कर रहे हैं रेड सर्कल, रेड स्क्वायर, ब्लू सर्कल एंड ब्लू स्क्वायर. Adding shape types color to the hierarchy will grow it exponentially. For example, to add triangle to the shape, you would need to introduce two subclasses, one for each color. After that, adding a new color would require creating three subclasses that one of each shape type. The further we go, the worse it becomes. तो अब इसके लिए solution हमारे पास क्या है? This problem occurs because we are trying to extend the shape class in two independent dimensions by form and by color. That's very common issue with class inheritance. Bridge pattern क्या करता है? Attempts to solve this problem by switching from one inheritance to the another object composition. What this means that you extract one of the dimension into a separate class hierarchy so that the original classes will reference an object of the new hierarchy instead of having all of its state and behaviors within one class. So क्या हो सकता है? हमारे पास शेप है, कलर है, ठीक है, इसमें रेड हो सकता है, ब्लू है, एक होगी शेप होगी, उसके बाद हम लोगों ने शेप का कलर सिलेक्ट करना है, ठीक है। तो शेप कंटेन क्या कर रही है? कलर्स को. Following object, we can extract the color related to the code in its own class with two subclass, red and blue. The shape class then gets the reference of the field pointing one of the color object. Now the shape class can delegate any color related to work linked with the color object. That reference will act as a bridge between the shape and color classes. From now on, adding a new color won't require changing the shape and the hierarchy and vice versa. Now, what is abstraction and implementation? In the Gang of the Four book, GOF book means Gang of the Four book introduces the terms of the abstraction and implementation as a part of the bridge definition. In my opinion, the terms sounds too academic and make the pattern seems more complicated than it really is. Having the read the simple and the example with the shapes and colors, let's decipher the meaning behind the Gang of the Four box carry words. Abstraction, also called interface, is a high-level control layer of the some entity. This layer isn't supposed to any real work on its own. It should delegate to the work of the implementation layer, so it is called the platform. Note that we are not talking about the interfaces or abstract classes from your programming language. These aren't the same things. When we are talking about the real-world applications of the abstraction can be represented by a graphical user interface, and the implementation could be underlying operator of the system called API, which the GUI layer calls the response to user interactions. Generally speaking, you can extend such an app into two independent interactions, have several different GUIs, support the several different APIs. In a worst case scenario, this app might look like a giant spaghetti ball where hundreds of the conditionals connect different types of the GUI with the various APIs all over the code. So here is the example figure. So for today this is enough, and see you some other video. जेएच टेक से आज के लिए इतना ही. टेक केयर. जेएच टेक से आज के लिए इतना ही. टेक केयर एंड गुड बाय.